a place. Find a place. There we go. Okay, and just with your right foot now, start taking it under and back again, and taking it under into the sprint position and back again. Okay, gently. And just feel, how's that right ankle this afternoon? And now, please, have your foot extended. That means the top of your foot on the floor. And now very gently start taking your foot, your right foot to the side, keeping your knee on the ground. So you take your right foot extended to the side, and as you come back to the middle, you dorsiflex it. So you go out to the side extended, and as you come back to the middle, you dorsiflex it. Gently, breathing. So you go out to the side with the top of your foot flat, extended, and then you dorsiflex it and bring it in. Continue, continue. And now, next time you take your right foot out to the side, look at it, turn your head, and dorsiflex as you come in. So you're going out to the side, extended, looking at it as it comes out to the side, and dorsiflexed as it comes in, gently, breathing quietly. And as you continue to do this, I wonder how you're moving your head to look at it. How are you moving your head to look at it? Are you going sideways? Are you rotating your head? Or a bit of both? Gently. So try now just bending. So that means, of course, that your ears are on the same plane. You're not turning your head, you're just bending and hoping you can see your foot to the side. Gently, quietly. And then try turning your head, and so that means your left ear goes to the floor and your right ear goes to the ceiling. That's turning, rotating. And can you see a little further as you do that? Breathing. So you're still flexing your foot as it comes into the middle. And then you're looking. And now just look anyway, using a bit of side bending and a little bit of rotation. And rest for a moment in sitting. Come up onto your hands and knees again, please. And this time, flex your right foot and take it out to the side. Take it out to the side, flex it, and as it comes in, you extend it. As you take it back into the middle, you extend it. So you're doing the reverse of what you've just been doing. So you flex your right foot as you take it out to the side and extend it as it comes in. And then gently start looking at it. And how do you prefer to look at it in this organisation? Breathing. How smooth is the transition from flexing your foot to extending your foot? Try just bending with your head and your spine, meaning that your ears are parallel to the ground and the ceiling. And feel how that is. And then try rotating and feel how that is. And now just turn, little bit of rotation, little bit of side bending as you look with your foot. Look at your foot, I should say, not with your foot. Don't have eyes on your feet. Still, after these couple of weeks, you might get eyes on your feet. You'll be right. Okay, lie on your back and have a rest. No, that's right, because I was being stupid. Sense your right side and sense your left side. Sensing the length of your right side and the length of your left side, the width and the contact. And maybe you can feel some difference in the muscle tone down the right side of your face and the left side of your face. And just sense your breathing. Where does your attention immediately go when you think of your breathing? Please roll to your side and up onto your hands and knees. And now, with your left foot, start dorsiflexing it and extending it. And just slowly, and feel the movement in your left ankle, the movement in your left knee, and the connection with your left hip, your pelvis, and your spine. Just gently. And just sense, is it easier or harder to tuck those toes under than it was on your right, in your right ankle, your right foot? And just slowly. And is there a way of feeling the reverberation of movement through your leg to your hip, pelvis, spine, and the base of your skull? And now start taking your left foot extended to the side, and as it comes back to the middle, dorsiflex it. And then when you've got the rhythm of moving your left foot extended to the side and dorsiflex back to the middle, start turning your head and moving your eyes to look at your left foot as it comes out to the side. And as you start to do this, just check in with how you're organising the rest of your spine. Your ribs are closing on one side, opening on the other. And check in with how you're moving your head. Are you rotating? Are you side bending? Are you doing both? But is there one strategy between side bending and rotation that you prefer? And deliberately now choose your preferred strategy with your head. So if you prefer side bending, just do side bending, keeping your ears parallel to the floor. But if you prefer rotation, do rotation. But just do one for the moment. Choose your favourite. Now choose the other strategy. So if you chose rotation, of course, you're now going to choose side bending as you continue. And now change the strategy of what you're doing with your foot. So you dorsiflex it as you go out and extend it as it comes back to the middle. Start looking at that foot again. Is it easier as you look at your foot? Can you keep your attention with your foot, with your leg, your pelvis, your spine, and your head? Change what you're doing as you look with your head turning. Have a rest in sitting. So we're differentiating your foot movement, we're differentiating your head movement. How does the middle cope with that? So just go forward, go onto your hands and knees again. And just play around with those different, still with your left foot. Just in your own time, just explore how it is to dorsiflex your foot as it goes out or extend your foot as it goes out, how you can change So you do one thing going out and the other thing going in, and you're just exploring how that is through your knee, through your ankle, through your hip, in your pelvis and your spine. And then you start to change your strategy with your head. So you're mixing it around a bit. Feel your breathing. Which strategy interferes with your breathing? Which strategy is easy? And then something's happening. And just try a couple of moves with your right foot. Feel how that's coming along. Particularly feel the opening and closing of your ribs, the turning of your head, the side bending of your head. Can you go a little faster? Do you still know what you're doing when you go faster? And lie on your back and have a rest. Please roll your side up onto your hands and knees. Separate your knees comfortably. And now just try taking your pelvis to the right. So you're just taking your pelvis to the right. And feel or sense that that is really rather difficult if you don't do something with your knees. So you're just taking your pelvis to the right. Okay, all right. Back on 4 points. Now try taking your right knee forwards a little bit at the same time as you take your pelvis to the right. So you're taking your right knee forwards towards the gap between your left knee and your left hand. And then take your pelvis to the right. And come up again. And then gently, it's as if to sit. So just direct your right knee to the gap between your left hand and your left knee. So it's not straight forward, it's rotating a little bit. Allow your pelvis to drop and let your left elbow and forearm go towards the floor. And then, then up again. So gently now, taking your right knee forwards in the gap, take your pelvis and your left elbow towards the floor. Breathing, breathing, and up again. Now do it slowly and elegantly, keeping your hands on the floor, but allowing your left elbow and forearm to go to the floor. and then bring your knee back again, gently. Breathing softly and easily. So really sense the softness and ease and the way you can lengthen your spine. So as that right knee goes forward and you lower the right side of your pelvis to the floor and you're twisting and turning, as your left elbow and left forearm go to the floor, you can turning, breathing. Really feel that your breath is uninterrupted, gently, quietly. Feel the elegance, the smoothness, and if there's a jolt somewhere, maybe you've stopped breathing, really find the length through your spine. The length, have a rest. Lie on your back and rest. Sense your right side and your left side. You're breathing through your right side, the breathing through your left side. Please roll to your side and up onto your hands and knees. So this time, of course, you're going to start taking your left knee through the gap towards your right hand and your right knee, and slowly lower the left side of your pelvis towards the floor, gently. And of course, your right elbow goes towards the floor and your right forearm, beautiful. And up again. And feel the twisting and turning. It's your left knee that's going through the gap or towards the gap. Yeah. So it really is to feel the trajectory of the movement of your pelvis. So your pelvis lowers onto the left side, and then as you come up, your pelvis lifts. And that movement of your legs is really passively following the movement of your pelvis. So you just lower your pelvis and then lift your pelvis. Taking that right elbow towards the floor. go. Now, off you go. So, now just move your hands a bit further away. Yeah. Okay, now just lower. Can you go over there? There? There. And then when you come up, you come here. But you see, it really is it's about lowering and lifting your pelvis. It's about lowering and lifting your pelvis. So it really is lowering. Now try the other side again. Now alternate. So as you slide one leg forward, the other leg goes back. See, slide this one back again. Right? Now up again. Now slide this one and this one forward at the same time. So you're sliding one leg back and the other leg forwards. And really just taking your pelvis from one side through space to the other side. One leg forwards and the other leg back. Sliding them simultaneously. Yeah. Are we going to look at a few? Would you like? You don't want to be on show? You are. You're on it. And also Margaret's right on it. Oh, but she's retiring. You were right on it. Anyway, we need a couple of people. Come on. All right, you two. You'll be all right. Off you go. You're a bit tired. Oh, no, you can go at your own pace. Off you go. Oh, yeah, alternate. But watch what their pelvis is doing. So up and down. And up's like a horseshoe. Can you see that? Okay, you can stop now. Okay, see how you two can rest? The rest of you, get on with it. Come on, have a little go. Really try to get that sliding of your knees. Oh, you're going to do it here. All right. Yes, good idea. So really get one knee forwards and the other knee back. Is that easier, Yona? Yeah, well, there you go. So those who think sliding's not a possibility, get up here on the boards. You'll be right. But feel what happens, and feel with this sliding that you really turn your head and you turn in your upper chest. You really... Okay, lie on your back and have a rest. You okay? Yeah. 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 Feel how much of you is on the floor. Sense your breathing, the volume of your breath. Please roll to your side up onto your hands and knees. Now this time, tie your knees together. And take your pelvis down to the right. No bumping. And then come up and go to the left. Knees tied together. So just sense the different strategy. Your pelvis doesn't go so high, and it's sort of like a little, rather than a horseshoe, it's more like half a circle. Okay, now start sliding your knees, one forward and one back. So separate your knees and start sliding one forwards and one back. And sitting, Yona. And back the other way. And just really separate those knees, having one forward, one back, separating them. And really sense the difference in your organisation. No, you're not separating them now. You're not. You're taking them together like this. Right, so it's forwards and back. Yeah. No, you're hopping. Okay, so if you take your right knee forwards, this one comes back. Now this one forwards. Now this is what you were doing before. And back again. And then the other way. Yeah, that's what I want to. That's what we're doing now. We're separating your knees and taking them forwards and back. Like that, yeah. There. And back again. Just to feel that movement. And feel that it's different from when you don't separate your knees, yeah. And try and go a bit faster. No. Bit faster. One knee forwards. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Great, great. Lie on your back and have a rest. Please roll to your side and up onto your hands and knees. And spread your knees. And slowly now move your pelvis back towards your heels, to touch your heels with, as if for sitting, but keep your hands on the floor. And come up again. And as you go back towards your heels, sense, what are they doing, those heels? Do they move? Do they stay orientated towards the ceiling? Do they turn in? Do they turn out? As you come back, keeping your hands on the floor. Keeping your hands in position, feeling the length of your spine. And come up again. Okay, now this time, put your left toe, take it across towards your right toe. And sit back now onto your left heel. And what does your left heel do as you do that? Just do that a couple of times, sitting back onto your left heel. Okay, straighten your left lower leg. Put your right toe in by your left toe, left by your left big toe, and start going back to sit on your right heel. And as you sit on your right heel, feel the turning in that heel. Does it turn as much as your left heel did? So really sense, as you go back onto that heel, really feel that the top of your foot can flatten on the floor and your heel turns out a little bit. Breathing. Now put your lower legs parallel, put your toes towards each other and go straight back and really sense those heels turning out. So you can feel the contact of the front of your feet on the floor and the rolling in your knees and the rolling in your ankles and the length of your spine. Breathing quietly. Okay, back onto your hands and knees, please. Now, please put your left foot in your right instep. Okay, and go back again towards your left heel. And just sense if that makes the turning out of your left heel clearer. If you can feel that rotation in your lower leg more clearly. Breathing. lengthening your spine. Feel the length. Now change your feet around and continue, and feel the turning out of your right heel. Is that as free as your left heel was, or freer, just gently? Breathing. Now, next time, can you slide your hands along the floor as you take your pelvis back and sit with your feet arranged like this? And then can you move your knees side to side as you're sitting? Your knees. Not pelvis, knees. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Or you can, so you can do mirror image. See, you're going side to side, but it does, you know, just, it's the idea that you can move. Yeah, that's probably easier, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. It's not all that easy. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, come forwards, change your feet around. Slowly go back again and sit. And move your knees. Is it easier or harder this way? Breathing. Beautiful. There are a few knee movers around here. Beautiful. Feel that through your spine, through your ankles, through your hips. Come forwards again and lie on your back and have a rest. Slowly now roll to your side, up onto your hands and knees. And just try the movement after that ankle business. Try the movement of sliding one leg forward and sitting to the side and then the other. So you're really lowering your pelvis to one side, lifting it, and then lowering it around to the other side. Try to do it all in one movement, gently. And then you can change the speed as you change Your orientation. Yeah, beautiful. And really feel the lifting of your pelvis in the middle and then the lowering, no bumping, no bumping. Total control, gently. Breathing, feeling the turning of your head. Beautiful. Okay, and stand up and feel how that is. And go for a walk. I just wanted to look at you. Are your legs light or heavy? Pardon? Spring. Good.
Almost the end of it. I mean, 7-minute transition, dividing our afternoon break into 2 7-minute sections, so you have to practice time expansion. 7 minutes, and then we'll come back and